Good morning, students. I am Satnam Kaur. Now I am going to explain the next chapter, chapter number 13. That is the section and midpoint formula. Section, that means many in parts. Now see, students, the main formula is there. I have to find this P point divide A and B line segment into two sections, M ratio N. Some part is there and some part is there. I take that ratio M ratio N. This P point represent XY, A starting point X1, Y1, the B point X2, Y2. If I want to find this X value, the formula is M go to this side. M with X2, N with X1 divided with M plus N. Same way, if I want to find Y value, then M will multiply Y2, N will multiply Y1 divided by M plus N. Now, I am going to start this chapter 13a. See, students, first is same, we can put the value. But in this sum, in what ratio the line joining this and this point divide by X, the X axis is here. Someone will be Y axis. If X axis is there, that means Y will not present and X is present. So that's why I will take like this one. This first point A, 2 and minus 3. The another point 5 and 6. The X axis, that means point is X with 0. Ratio is not given. I have to find the ratio. Now, two formulas are there with X and Y. I have to see where is 0. 0 represented by Y. That means I will take this Y formula. If there is on Y axis and X0, I will take the formula of X. Now, I will put the formula of Y. Then, value of Y2, that is 6. Value of Y1 is minus 3. M and I don't know, I have to find. So that's why it remain M and N. Now, M with Y2, N with Y1. Value of Y2 6, value of Y1 minus 3. It becomes 6M minus 3 and divided by M plus N. This M plus N go to that side with 0 and become 0. Now, 6M will be equals to 3N. Now, I have to find M ratio N. M divided with N, this 6 go to that side, 3 divided with 6, cut it and become 1. And it is necessary to write in ratio. M ratio N is 1 ratio 2. And see, students, this is the formula of ratio. Next one. In these sums, this point 1, in which ratio the point 1 and 0. That means this is the P point. This is value of X, this is value of Y. This is X1, Y1, this is X2, Y2. And I have to find the ratio. Now in this sum, if I will point, because 1 is given, A is not given. So that's why I will take this 1 and find the value ratio M and N like same this sum. There I put 0. But in this sum, I will put 1. When I find the value, there ratio find. Then I have to find the A. A is the point of value of Y. That means I apply the formula, find the value of Y. That become the value of A. Students, this only one formula is in this exercise. You have to see X axis, Y axis. You have to identify. If X axis, then we have to take the point ourselves. That will be X and 0. If the value is Y axis, then we will take 0 and Y. And according to the axis, we have to move. This simple formula we have to apply. This formula only. According to X-axis or according to Y-axis. Please try to do it. I am going to explain the next concept of chapter number 13, section and midpoint formula. The section formula we already done. Now, there is another concept, that is word with trisection. Trisection means there are 2 points that divide a line segment into 3 equal parts. Now, if there is a P point, AP, PQ and QB, these 3 equal parts are there. Now see, student, if I want to find of P, then how many parts are there? In this side 1, but after P there are 2 parts. That's why the ratio become 1 ratio 2. But if I want to find the value of Q, that will be, now if I see Q, how many parts of Q there? This side 1, 2. And after Q there is only 1 part. Therefore, the ratio become 2 ratio 1. See again. P. Before P there is 1 part and after there are 2 parts. Ratio become 1 ratio 2. And in the case of Q, there are 2 parts before and 1 part after. Therefore, ratio become 2 ratio 1. Now, I am going to solving the sum. See, students. Now, there is a given statement of trisection. This one. we have to find the coordinate of trisection and A and B 2 points are given. See, now see students, I take that value A as minus 30, B as 66. Now if I want to find the value of P, then the ratio I use 1:2 because there is 1:2. That means value of M and N are 1 and 2. But in the case of Q, M and N become 2:1. Now see students, I am going to find the value of X. M X2 formula is same. Now value of M I take 2. Then the value of N I take 1. That means I am going to find the coordinates of Q. Now I put the value of X2, then value of X1, then M and N, then solve it. Then value of Y, value of M is 2, value of N is 1, and Y2 is 6 and Y1 is 0. I put the value and solve it, and I can find the value of Q. This is the value of Q because I take the ratio 2:1. When I take the ratio 1:2, this one M1 and N as 2, then that become the value of P. That means trisection nothing same is there, but only we have to see the ratio. That means P4 ratio 1:2 and Q4 ratio 2:1. I am going to explain the next concept of chapter number 13, that is midpoint formula. See midpoint formula. Midpoint, if P is the midpoint, A and B 2 points are given. A represent x1, y1, B represent x2, y2. If I want to find the value of x, x1 plus x2 divided by 2. If I want to find the value of y, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Now see students, in this exercise, A points are not given, B is not given, only center point is given. We have to identify A and B. A is on y-axis, that's why I take 0 and y. B is on x-axis, that's why I take x and 0. And this P is given midpoint. See students, this x1, y1, x2, y2, x and y. That values I have. Now see, these value I have x1, y1, x2, y2 and xy. Now I take the formula, put the value of x, x1, x2 divided by 2 and x become minus 6. Then I put the formula of y, y1, y2 divided by 2. Value of y1, y2 and divided by 2. It become 4. That means points of A become 0, 4 because A is 0, y. B is x0. I take the value of x and that is minus 6. That is B become minus 6 and 0. Now in next sum number 8, see students, A, B, C, D, a single line. A, B, B, C and C, D are equal. B and C are given and A and D I have to find. See, this single line A, B, C, D, A, B, B, C and C, D, 4 equal parts are there. Now B and C are given. I have to find the A. Because A, B and B, C are equal, that means B become the midpoint. And it become x1, y1, it become x2, y2 and it become xy. Now I want to find the value of A. That's why I apply the formula. This x plus 1 divided by 2 equals to 0. Y plus 8 divided by 2 equals to 3. Then the values are become minus 1 and minus 2. That means A become minus 1 and minus 2. If I want to find the value of D, I let it add A and B. Now see students, because BC and CD are equal, that means C become the midpoint. Now I will take 0 plus A divided by 2, 3 plus B divided by 2 equals to 8 and 1. That means it become x1, y1, it become x2, y2 and it become x and y. And I can find the value of A and D by that same midpoint formula. And the coordinates of D are 2 and 13. Please try to do it. Okay, thank you.